Nathan Rogers with MMA Fusion. I'm here with BJ Lacy, a late notice replacement to fight against Eric Murray for the first ever cruiserweight championship.
Yeah.
Now tell me what, man. Now tell me what, man. Number one, you came all the way out from Las Vegas on what, 2-3 days notice. Tell me kind of the thought that goes into that. You know, with your experience, it probably doesn't mean a whole lot, right?
Actually, it does mean a whole lot. Experience is a main reason why I can take a fight like this on 2 or 3 days notice, and also arrogance, ignorance, or stupidity, whichever one you want to throw at the people. You could pick your choice, pick your poison. You can have it all. But more importantly, I wanted to get back into the sport. I wanted to get back into the game. I wanted to get back into fighting regularly, and this is the way I started my career. I was fighting literally every 2 weeks when I first started my career, and I figure if I'm gonna end up going out here in the next year or two, I might as well go out with a bang and try to get 100 wins.
Right on, man. Well, you know what? You're out of the fight mecca of the world. You train at one of the best gyms out there. You know, head coach John Wood out there. You know, so many UFC guys that train out there to list off.
Yeah.
You know, tell me a little bit about training in Syndicate and what it means to be, you know, coming out here to Nebraska to fight out of Las Vegas.
Well, it means a lot to me. First things first, to even get the honor to be named for a fight, especially for a last-minute fill-in or a period. I think it's a lot of careful consideration that goes into picking your fighters when you're putting on a fight card. I know I wasn't picked first, but anyways, hopefully the next time Dynasty puts on a show out here, I will be one of the first guys on their mind. Also, about training out there, man, training is hard, it's tough, it's intense, and it's focus driven. Like you said, we got some of the best coaches in the world there, and we have a lot of great fighters that come and train here. A lot of guys that, if they're getting ready for fights, big fights, will come out there and train for a couple of weeks or a month at a time to get some good training from Coach John Woods, from Coach. Dang, I just had a brain fart right now. Our wrestling coach is dope, but yeah, we got a lot of good guys out there, man.
Right on, man. Well, you know what? I have a feeling if you go out there and upset Eric Murray tomorrow night, we'll see a lot more of you. You'll be carrying around that 225-pound strap.
Yeah.
Now, talk to me about that. You know, cruiserweight, new division, kind of a new landscape. What does it mean to be competing in that realm there?
That is a major improvement for the sport. I think it's going to take the sport to a whole nother level. One thing that me and A-Train was talking about on the way here is the simple fact that there's not enough weight classes in MMA. In boxing might have 15 or 20 different weight classes. You know, weight classes within 2 to 3 or 5 pounds apart from each other, which is something that is needed for MMA fighters. Once you get past 155, you're already guaranteeing yourself a 15 or 20 pound weight cut in order to fight in any decent weight category of your walk around weight. So if a guy walks around at 245 pounds, you know, if he doesn't want to fight a heavyweight that could get up to 260 pounds, he has to cut down to 205. Well, now by adding this new weight class there, guys who walk around at 235, 240 can cut down to 225, or guys who walk around at 225 or 215 can step up to that weight class at 225 and be able to fight there. Whereas, like I said before, it was just 185, it was 70, 185, 205, and then heavyweight. So I think by adding more weight classes to the fight game, we'll see a lot more healthy fighters, a lot more health-conscious fighters, and a lot more fights that can bring a lot more excitement and a lot more pop and a lot more flair to the MMA world.
Well, I tell you what, man, I enjoy kind of having these bigger weight classes, but I don't look so giant standing up here interviewing guys.
Yeah.
But hey, tune in tomorrow night live on Fight TV. Check out BJ Lacy making his return to the cage against Eric Murray for the Cruiserweight Championship from Dynasty Combat Sports.